the best of the week on Relevant Radio.
Stan from Burbank, what can I do for you?
Yes, in the Gospels, we hear of Jesus healing people of their physical maladies, but he never heals a mental illness. He never says, you're healed of your manic depression, go thou and take lithium no more. But it does say when he heals or he casts out the demons from the demoniac that was hanging around the tombs, in my Bible it says the demons fled him and he was sane. So I was wondering, is there a demonic component to mental illness?
It's getting a little risky. There's a demonic component to all illness in that we are fallen. It doesn't mean because the demon's out to get me or I have done something evil that I'm sick. You know, it may be that my evil makes you sick. We're all in this together. I don't think you can make a simple one-to-one correlation. However, the devil hates humanity. And, that illness, and be it physical or mental illness, we believe is in a sense the result of the sin of Adam and Eve. And the sin of Adam and Eve was a giving in to the devil. So in that sense, yeah, I think that in the ancient world, they were much more, oh, good grief. Carl Jung, who I think was kind of maybe a little demonic himself, but Carl Jung said in the ancient world there were plenty of very practical and useful ways to fight the devil, but in the modern world there are none. Well, he wasn't a Catholic, I suppose, or a Christian, but it isn't that mental illness is demonic, but there's a continuum that all evil is, I think, on a kind of on a spectrum, that's the word that would be popular. And, that I've never seen a good study of mental illness in the ancient world, that there certainly would be things like depression, that sort of thing. And clearly the devil can use those things, but I don't know that I would ascribe them to the devil. I don't know that helps at all, Stan.
Well, I also just want to know why Jesus never healed anyone with a mental illness, because he healed of every other kind of malady, it seemed like, but it would also have a lot of symbolic weight to it if he had done that, because he's making our thinking right. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's an excellent point. I'm going to have to ponder it, but I don't think that people in the ancient world defined mental illness the same way we do. They might have defined it as demonic, and even if it was not demonic. So Jesus' ministrations, there's a lot of mental illness that repentance heals. And in a way, he did heal mental illnesses by saying to people, come and follow me. He gave them purpose for living. So in that sense, I think that much mental illness is a failure of purpose in living. Some of it is absolutely physical, an imbalance in chemicals in the brain kind of thing. Some of it is the result of our actions. Some of it could be demonic. I think when Jesus said, come and follow me, and gave people a new purpose for life, that in itself healed many forms of mental illness. So just a thought on that. I'm going to have to ponder it. That's an excellent question, Stan. So I'll ponder, and if I get any inspirations, I will let you know. So hope that helps a little.
It does. Thank you very much for your time.
God bless. I'm honored that you listen. Like what you just heard? Share it with your family and friends, and thanks for listening.